Welcome to the DoubleACS Daily News. Over the past 2 decades, the Attleboro Public Library has been met with a number of structural issues that have gotten worse over time. Central to these issues are the roof and the HVAC system. To get a deeper look at the problems, we spoke with Library Director Christine Johnson.
I'm pleased to be talking to you from our marble lobby, which is part of our original building that was donated by Joseph Sweet, and the library opened to the public of Attleboro back in 1907. In 1992, a major expansion was done to the library where a new wing was added to the original building, but they were able to still maintain the beauty of the original structure. We're now, I guess, closing in on 30 years since that extension was put on, and we've begun to experience quite a few building issues. I've only been in the community since June, so I'm new to it, but from speaking with Joan Pilkington-Smith, the previous director, as well as Walter Stitt, the director prior to Joan, and also the director who was here during the expansion in 1992, they've had multiple issues both with the HVAC system as well as the roofs and the windows. Right after the renovation was done in 1992, they immediately discovered that there were major issues with the HVAC system. So the original contractor at the time actually had to come back and retrofit the system to try and make it work with the building. And since that time, which was about 1994, it's just been year after year of patches and repairs to keep it going. Coupled with the original windows, which at this point are now basically flaking and letting in quite a bit of air and water when it rains and snows, and the various roofs. Our original structure has a slate roof, which hopefully we'll keep that slate roof because of the beauty of it, and then matched with that is the 3 flat roofs that came with the expansion. And flat roofs in general have an issue. There's been multiple patches done over the years. Just a month ago we had a hopefully final, fingers crossed, repair to some of the flashing to prevent additional water from coming into the 3rd floor along the edging. And I know from speaking with Joan in particular, they've had multiple roof repairs over the years. At this point, I think everyone is in agreement that the building really needs a complete overhaul called a building envelope project, which will kind of attack all of those issues at the same time. The biggest component of the expense will be the HVAC system, but at the same time the roofs will be replaced, the windows will be replaced, exterior masonry work will be done, and hopefully the original features that are out there, the balconies as well as the other stonework, can be repaired and maintained so that we can keep the beautiful look of the structure. At this point, the council will be approving an owner's property manager, which is the required state requirement of a project of this size, which on paper at this point is approaching $8 million. The first step that person will take once they're on board is to review those numbers and be certain that all of the repairs that are listed are necessary and that the numbers make sense. So at that point then it would have to go to the council to approve funding, likely bonding because of the size of the project, and at least as of the last meeting that I attended, that we were still looking at around a July 1 date of going out to public bid for the actual repairs. The elements have taken a toll on the building, on the staff, and on the materials. So, when water comes in, obviously mold grows. We do have a local history collection. Happily, that's in an internal building, which has been spared a lot of the leaks and other issues, but in this marble lobby we've had water coming in through the skylights, all through the windows, all through the historic windows, and all of the framing around the windows. All of that has been damaged, and to be honest with you, we're not really sure about the damage to the internal elements of the building. So we only see where the water's pouring down, so there may be additional damage that we don't see. We have a custodian who's done his best to replace internal tiles to try and prevent mold and other issues. We currently have over 52,000 active card holders, and last year we circulated close to 207,000 items.
That's it for today's update. You can watch all of our content by visiting our website, DoubleACS.com, by checking out the DoubleACS mobile app, or if you have a Roku, you can search for the DoubleACS Roku channel. For DoubleACS News, I'm Austin Ricketts.